I hate this damn franchise. I hate this damn team, man. This damn franchise, this damn team. I hate it. All they do is make my life miserable. And all I do is pour time into them. The worst relationship ever. A toxic one. The Chicago Bears get blown out once again. This time by the Minnesota Vikings by a final score of 30-12. And it is the second straight week I've had to come on here. Doesn't matter about my notes. No notes. Because it was never a game. Nothing to really pinpoint. Oh, on the third drive, the Bears should have done this. Oh, or on the fifth drive, the Vikings did that. No. Again, was never really close. Minnesota Vikings dominated. And we expected them to win the football game. Not saying that. But man, oh man. Losing does take a toll on you. But honestly speaking, losing football games would not have been this miserable if they were at least competitive. If you were at least fun to watch. But no, the Chicago Bears are terrible and they're not fun to watch. Because they don't just lose, they get blown out. They get blown out every single week. Do you remember we were 4-2 at one point for the Hail Mary? Haven't won a game since. 4-10. 4-10. God. Please save me from this franchise, man. So I tweeted this out during the game, and I basically said that I don't know how the heck Ryan Poles sleeps at night. Or at least peacefully. Because I would be miserable. Actually, I already am miserable. But I would be absolutely miserable if I was the general manager of this football team, and this is how they looked week in and week out. I would be sick to my stomach knowing that I am directly responsible for this product being put out there, this garbage product. And that I haven't been doing enough to fix it. We saw another draft pick of Ryan Poles, Karen Amagaji, third round offensive lineman, right? Making a start for Braxton Jones. I know he doesn't have a lot of experience. He's a rookie, but he looked like he didn't belong out there. Third round draft pick. You could struggle, but you shouldn't look like you don't belong out there. He was horrid. All right? Had Caleb Williams on his back multiple times this game. Early to write the book on the kid, but I'm just saying, it's not looking good. Not a great start. And there's a ton of blame to go around here. Obviously, from a player standpoint, Caleb Williams just, holding on to the football way too long. Caleb, come on. You got to throw it, man. You cannot try to make something out of nothing on every single play and hold on to it for 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 seconds. At some point, it's not the offensive line, it's Caleb Williams, right? Because you got to let that ball rip multiple times. Rome Odunze was open. You had receivers open, and you did not throw it. Caleb, you got to throw that, buddy. You got to throw it. All right? Receivers not being able to, catch balls. Obviously, the offensive line was in shambles. Defense was terrible. Aaron Jones ran all over us. Even in a different uniform, Aaron Jones still dominates us, still owns the Bears. Thomas Brown, I don't know where to start. Just no changes from how this team was under Matt Eberflus to now. His interview process, quote unquote, isn't going great. Sorry. If you ask me today, I don't want Thomas Brown as my head coach. You're only good as your results. This team doesn't look like it cares. It feels like everybody here on the team is showing up for a paycheck. That's it. On one hand, I can't really blame them because this is the culture being set here. And on the other hand, I want more from this team. I want more from the players. But you're 4-10. The season's long over. At this point, everyone's just playing for a paycheck. So, to me, that's the saddest part about all this is that it's just miserable, man. You had the number 1 overall pick, a quarterback. You drafted him, had all this excitement. It's not even like you knew it was going to be a tank year. Remember, the first year Ryan Poles came on, you knew the team was going to be bad. No, You were coming off a 7-win season thinking you could at least improve a little bit off that. 4 wins. We haven't won since the Hail Mary game. We didn't win that one, but I'm saying we haven't won since like 6-7 weeks now, folks. It is so bad. We are so down bad here in Chicago. I hate this franchise so much. Ownership, I don't know how they probably don't even care because obviously, you know, all they care about is the dough. But, oh my goodness. It is a bad habit I can't quit with this football team. It's so bad. It's so bad. And that's why, like, you know, if you're telling me Ryan Poles, deserves to go, even the biggest Ryan Poles fans would look at it and say, why should he get to stay if this is the product that comes every single week? There's no culture. The team's quit. Matt Eberflus is gone. He needed to go, but now you can't even scapegoat him if people thought he was a scapegoat. Clean house, man. Until we get it right, you just got to clean house. I'm sorry. And when we get a GM and we get a coach in here that is able to actually fix this, oh, it is going to feel so good, man. That's probably the only reason I'm hanging on here. Because if you remember, the Lions were bad for so long. Lions fans know this, all right? The turnaround has only happened recently, right? Getting Dan Campbell in there, getting the GM in there. Even just take a look at the Vikings, man. They hired their GM, Adolfo Kwasi-Mensah, and their coach, Kevin O'Connell, literally like the exact same day or the next day or the day before, I guess, before the Bears made their move. And the Bears went with Matt Eberflus and Ryan Poles. 1 or 2 decisions could change everything, man, for your franchise. So sick of this football team. Don't know when it'll end, but I hope it does soon, folks. Let me know what you guys think as always. Thanks for watching.